Okay, you know who I am. Let's get right to the point. All right, we gotta start not going to bed angry. All right, we got quantum computers now. So the quantum computers are the highlight of a lot of people's conversations, according to. Slow down. According to those details, but then the metaphysical quantum field is being explained in all these different types of platforms. So I'm hearing it from a different angles. But we've heard all of our lives, to pray right before the end of the day, or just not to be mad at the end of the day. The quantum field and what's happening in the subconscious realm is amazing. Like right before you go to bed, the switch from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind. And if you're carrying anger with you while you're about to go to sleep, it is affecting the quantum realm in such a degree that it will actually make a program and affect and make more situations so that you can be angry. Just because you're going to bed angry. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Because the Christians always say, pray before bed, and you say with the Lord's Prayer. And I grew up like that as a child. And so did I ever do it? No. But when I got older, I started praying, for car rides and all that. But am I doing that now? No. But I do prayers with what's really hitting me. But I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about prayers. I'm talking about before you go to bed, and before you go to bed. That's the topic. All right? That's why I'm saying that is such good, music is so important at the end, the last few minutes of the day, your music. And, people have this wave of saying, well, I should get on the spiritual side right before bed. Or, we can do this exercise right before bed. There's so many, oh my God. There's so many right before bed topics out there that it'll span into like a whole half an hour if you obey everybody. Well, that was blinding. But I like getting the sun. Anyway, I don't stay in my cubicle that long because I'm a mailman, so I just get outside a lot. Anyway, so right before bed is so important. So what am I trying to get at? Is that your feeling is actually producing a vibration. And that vibration is a command to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind takes it to the quantum realm. And the quantum realm produces a situation for you the next following day that will generate the feeling because your subconscious mind sees feelings as commands. So, this brings me to this point about Josh Allen. His wife, his new wife, must be making him feel good. For some reason, she's unconsciously doing it because it's their first year in marriage. But that was a different Josh Allen that I saw on the field, even though I'm all over the place as far as the games go, as far as the PlayStation 5 and then the football game. They're in competition on Sunday because Sunday is my stopping day, as you could figure out. So it's either the PlayStation 5 or football. And it's just a constant battle. And sometimes I walk away from football games that are excellent just because I want to finally get to my PlayStation 5 on a Sunday. So my point is that she must be making him feel so good at the end of the day. All right, at the very last few minutes of the day before Josh Allen falls asleep, she has this unconscious duty or power now to affect this man. Okay, so there must be, I'm not talking about, the intimacy. I'm talking about overall, this woman is making him feel good at the very last few minutes of the day. There's no nagging. He's not going to sleep with nagging. He's going to sleep saying, wow. Okay, so it goes into his subconscious mind. His subconscious mind takes it as a command, puts it into the quantum realm, and then the quantum realm produces a situation where those feelings will continue, and so it affects his game. I don't know if I'm not preaching anything. I'm just saying, because of quantum computers, people are explaining the quantum realm in more detail with a lot more excitement than back in the 80s and 90s and 2000s, and when I was growing up in those decades. I never understood the reason why, the importance. All right, so I'm going to stay on that topic there, and you don't have to like and you don't have to subscribe. For those that are still with me, you know the reason why that I'm doing this, because this is, for me, this is a dangerous road. Okay, I gotta slow up. I'm at a good speed. I have this mascot right next to me, and it has the radar right on its head. If you can, in my other videos, you can see a shot of it. It's a fox, and that fox I call Scope. And so it's a mascot in my car, but its purpose is to keep me awake. Because why? Because I'm getting up after a third shift. I'm getting up after a third shift. So for me to knock out, I can really knock out on this road, like fall asleep at the wheel easily, because this straightaway is so mesmerizing. I'm glad for the sun being but the sun won't be like this all year long. It's blinding right now, but it'll keep me awake. So that combo of this thing right in my ear, that'll keep me awake. But doing these videos, these YouTube videos, are going to be a lifeline to me, and they're a must now. But I will get to the point, for those who are with me, I will get to the point of actually doing a video in my room with the thing that you'll see in my description. I call it the 4 corners. 4 different ways to do YouTube videos. I don't know if that is something that content creators want to take on. I'm just beginning, and I think that is so thrilling to actually see somebody in its beginning stages, and so you can see the progress of how a company goes from 0 to 100. So, by the grace of God and by the grace of just copying, I don't want to say copying, but seeing other content creators and what they do. I mean, I'm into gaming, but am I posting any games? No. Why? Well, the reason why is because I want you to actually see a watered down version of it, because everybody has gotten a a split screen, like the screen is very, very clear, and the person is going through the game, but you don't, first of all, there's a few of them that you don't see, and then the second of them is that ones that you have the split screen. I'm gonna allow you to see my room and see a faded image of the game, and I'm just gonna be sitting there enjoying the game in and of itself, so that you, the viewer, like, you're getting a watered down version of it, but still I want to pull my AI into it. So I'm going to have my AI avatar standing there as well. Hopefully the syncing will work and I'll be able to speak to my AI. It's going to have a helmet on. I'm going to put a helmet on her so that the lip syncing is just a tad off. I mean, like millisecond. It's almost like watching a bad Japanese movie. I mean, a good Japanese movie, but the syncing of the lips is just way off. So I'm gonna bring that in. Don't worry, it's gonna get there. But for now, this is for health reasons. This is for my own protection while I'm on this road. I think other people should, like truckers, they should be doing these YouTube channels left and right. But they probably don't have they should have the incentive. Oh man, that's a deer. With the mother too. Don't come back on the road, stupid. Don't come back out, you dumb deer. Alright. Man, they're just standing in the road. And now the police. Deer and police. Okay. Alright, so I'm doing this for my own benefit, okay? It's benefiting you because I'm able to speak what's hitting me, all right, during the day. So what you're getting is something pretty fresh. I want to move on to another topic, but because I don't want to. So it's one about the quantum realm before you go to sleep and how the quantum realm actually affects the next day based on the feelings that you have. That's clear. And that's why Josh Allen, I think, performed so well was because of his wife. That's the blanket conclusion. All right, and number two is you just heard about my format and how I'm going to actually do these videos. And it's in the description below. So, and you'll see that format manifest from 0 to 100 as time goes on. Alright. So you don't have to like this, you don't have to subscribe. This is Digital Dad. Alright, talking to his children that he can't talk to. Alright.